Hello there and welcome back. So today we're going to be checking out the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta access, and in order to get this you have to pre-order I think any edition of the game, be it digital or physical, and it can be the normal one or the special edition. I think it's called the Vault edition like the previous couple of titles. And if you pre-order the special edition, you get a couple of skins and such. But I pre-ordered the normal one, since I'm not really big on like skins with particle effects and stuff like that. I like my Call of Duty more like grounded, I guess. That's why I used to love the original Black Ops and World at War, and even Cold War seems nice, even though I have yet to play it. Maybe I'll manage to squeeze in the campaign of Cold War before Black Ops 6 comes out. But yeah, let's jump right into it. So here we have the menu. We have obviously just multiplayer for the beta. We can test zombies or single player. And we're gonna have a little introduction video from the developers. And then you have a training mode. And the training mode is set on a tiny map with 4 training stations where you can try the new movement systems, which include like sprinting in all 4 directions, the whole diving and turning around 180 degrees, and while you're down you can also like rotate around and aim in a like in all directions. And they also teach you a little bit with the slide and the dive, so it's pretty nice, especially for players that haven't played the newer Call of Duties like myself. Last one I think was Black Ops 3 that I really play like multiplayer and such. And I've tried out a little bit of Modern Warfare, Warzone and Cold War, but not enough to really like get a feel for the whole game, because I don't know, I got bored of Call of Duty at some point a couple of years ago or a few years ago, and I just never felt the need to come back. But yeah, here we are trying the Black Ops 6 beta, so maybe that's gonna change. We'll see when the game comes out if I play it more. So yeah, apart from the training mode, we have basically like 2 modes you can play, like a mosh pit where you can play like team deathmatch, domination, and kill order, and I'm not sure if there's anything else. And then you have Kill Order, which is like a match playlist only for Kill Order, which is sort of a team deathmatch, but one random player is assigned like a VIP status, which is called, I think they call it HVT, for high value target. And when you kill this target, you get extra points, and the target also gets points for surviving. So it's pretty interesting. I pretty much play more Kill Order than anything. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And as for beta goes, it's pretty nice. Like I really like the weapon system. Is I don't remember exactly how Cold War was, but it's more reminiscent of Black Ops, the old Black Ops games. Like you have uh, like the perks and the wild card. You also get a special perk if you equip all perks from the same category, and it's pretty nice. Like it's a more like classic slimmed down version of the loadout system, even though they do have gunsmith and you have like various like attachments and such. But for me, coming from like Black Ops 3 to this, it feels very similar. So I've seen people complain about newer games, and I don't know if they're more complicated or hard to understand, but this loadout system is pretty straightforward, so no complaints from me there. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure how the battle pass is gonna influence this, like if they're gonna have like a lot of overpowered weapons and loadouts and such because of the battle pass, but as it is in the beta, it's pretty. I find it pretty okay. And yeah, the game feels I don't know, it feels like a little more advanced than Black Ops 3, because you have the side movements and such, which I always thought back in the day it wouldn't be hard to implement. Like when they changed the dive for the slide, I never understood why couldn't they just make them both work, it's what they did in the game. So you tap while running to slide, and then you hold down to dive. And during any of this, you can like aim wherever you want and such. So it's a pretty like good mechanic, not gonna lie. But it's funny how it took them so long to implement something so I don't want to call it basic because I guess I bet it takes a lot of time to develop and get right and such. But to me, it feels like the natural evolution of the movement system. If you go from Black Ops 1 and the older Call of Duties up until this one, and I wasn't a fan of the futuristic games with the jetpacks and wall running and such. It's just not my thing. I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't like it. I prefer more uh, like down to earth games, I guess, like more realistic in the sense of the setting and the weapons and such. That's why I don't like shiny skins with lightning and like pulsating auras and stuff like that. I don't like that. I just like more realistic looking like characters and weapons and such. But I do like the arcade feel of the Call of Duty games because I don't know it's just fun. You go in mindlessly have fun for a few minutes and then log out. It doesn't have to be a simulator with everything's realistic and you have to keep into account the wind and stuff like that. So I like that equilibrium. And this game is pretty like delivers in that department. Then you have I mean some staples from the past previous few games like the operators, you have emblems, you have like taunts and celebration poses and stuff like that. You also have a spray I don't know when they started doing this in Call of Duty, but for me it always reminds me of Counter-Strike when we used to play and used to like spray a custom image you could change in the files so you'd put it on the walls and it's pretty cool. I don't know for if they have like more features that the players can enjoy, like it's fine as long as it's not detracting from the game. It's fine. And yeah, the maps. I think there's like a couple of maps for free. I think it's three maps, or I might be wrong if there's a fourth one or something. I enjoyed the maps. They're okay. When I started playing, I obviously didn't know the layout and such, but as you keep playing for a couple of hours, you learn the layout. You see the defense points and domination and such. So yeah, I enjoyed the maps. So it would be interesting to see if they bring back like classic maps at some point, like they did in Modern Warfare 3. Even though I hope they don't have to release another game just for the newer maps. But so far so good. I'm curious to see what other maps they're gonna include in the game. So yeah, I'm gonna put some gameplay in the background from me playing the beta. I do warn anybody that hasn't seen it yet in the video. I'm pretty bad at it. I never was like an exceptionally good Call of Duty player, but now after like so many years without playing, yeah, obviously I've had some rough start, some rough matches at the start of the beta, for sure. But yeah, it's still I had fun, so that's important because I don't know, it just felt like overall like an okay balance, and they also have some like rewards for the beta, like leveling up. I think you can level up to level 20 this first weekend up until the 4th of September. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, but I think it's gonna be before the second weekend. And then I think it starts again from the 6th to the 9th or 10th of September, the second weekend of the beta. So if you reach the levels they say in the and there's like an image, I'm gonna try to post it on the screen. They have like various unlocks you can get for reaching different levels. And in the first weekend you can only get the level 20, and then in the second weekend I think the level is increased. The level cap is increased to 30. And so yeah, basically, if you pre-ordered the Vault edition, you get some like 4 operators. I think one season pass or Black Seal. I think they call the season pass in Black Ops. Some Gobblegums. I think you get 3 skins of Woods as operator in Modern Warfare 3, I guess, or Warzone. I'm not sure. And some like skins. I don't really care much for that stuff, so I didn't even look into it. So I just got the basic version, and that's about it. And then for the beta itself, you get like a beta tester emblem and spray paint. Then you get like a charm, which is basically like a debug icon, right? Like have a bug and the sign like exterminate on them. It's pretty cool because since we're like being beta testers, you get like the charm of the debug, right? We're debugging the game. Then you get an emote, which is quick draw, which is pretty cool. And the last reward for the first weekend are 2 operator skins. One is just in the first weekend, the other you can get in the second one as well. It's the same skin, just a different color palette. So it's a skin for operator in the game, and it's basically like a hazmat suit. One it's gray and the other one is yellow. And you have the bug icon on the shoulder and beta written on the other shoulder. It's pretty funny. Like it makes you feel like you're part of like you're actually part of the beta testing, right? I'm not sure how much people are gonna use this after the game comes out, but it's cool to have nonetheless. Then in the second weekend, they'll also let you unlock a loading screen with like the American flag and Mount Rushmore, an animated calling card, I think, with the same like Cerberus design and the beta text, and a blueprint for a weapon that's called Bog Smasher, and it also has the same color palette as the hazmat suit with the yellow. So yeah, it's not they're not crazy by any means, but it's nice to have like something like worth your while for playing the beta and getting to level 30. I think it's 30, the cap. And I assume this doesn't move into the main game, so when you start a new game, you're gonna start at level 1. But I think you're gonna have the icons in the main game, which is nice, and the skins. Uh, so yeah, that's about all the rewards. And as first impressions, I'm pretty happy. It's cool. I don't want to compare it to the like first Black Ops because it's literally my favorite Call of Duty, and especially for the zombie aspect. But even the multiplayer, like I played a lot of multiplayer in Black Ops, and I think my most played multiplayer Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 2, the original one, not the remake. But yeah, Black Ops is also up there. I think those two are my most played. I don't remember how many hours I had in them, but they were definitely over 1,000 hours each. So yeah, but for a modern Call of Duty game, the feeling and playability, in my opinion, is very good. So I'm looking forward to trying the full game when it comes out, and I'm definitely excited to try the zombie mode and the campaign. I always like the campaign. I haven't finished the Cold War campaign yet, but I like that they're going back to like in the 80s and 90s for the campaign mode rather than the futuristic like timeline, right? So I am a little excited to finish Cold War and then move on to Black Ops 6. If I have the time, I'm going to try to also maybe record a game playthrough the Black Ops 1 campaign, so I can have like the story timeline kind of in order. So we have Black Ops 1, then I think Cold War follows it like timeline wise, and then obviously Black Ops 6 is I think it's in the 90s, right? I think the timeline, the era, so it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm gonna see if I have time to record them, and you guys could see the videos on my channel hopefully R3 campaign modes, and in the future I am planning on recording like the other games, like maybe I do Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 as well. And who knows, maybe I'll also try the Infinity War games, the originals like Call of Duty 4, then Modern Warfare 2 and 3. And then I think I'm gonna try to record the like all the zombies games. I'm slowly working my way through them. I'm moving very slowly. I haven't really finished World at War yet, but I want to make like a video just chilling and playing the classic maps without mods or anything, and just like a nice chill gameplay video of each zombie map, and work my way through from World at War all the way up to the like recent day, which would be Black Ops 6 in this case. But yeah, for now that's gonna be about it. I'll catch you guys in my next one. See ya!